Game over.
Doggy, what's going on, y'all? How are y'all doing today on this beautiful hump day? That just actually reminded me, saying hump day, I feel like I made a note somewhere. I wanted to do something on hump day. Oh yeah, hash ribbon stuff. I will pull that up here in a little bit. Anyway, what's going on? My internet is running nice and smooth. Got no drop frames. Yesterday it just wouldn't work. I don't know what the hell was going on. I tried every damn setting, but oh well, F it. It's all good. In the hood, here we are. It's your boy Z-Rex. We're live today. Not during market hours. I had too much stuff to do during the market today. It was a hell of a doozy. That was pretty nice trading day for the most part. A lot of red though, so kind of across the board, and you can see that over here on FinViz. That's a good site. I love this heat map they have on here. You can kind of just look real quick at the overall market on all the big boy traders. Not big boy traders, on the big boy tradables, except for these stupid ads they put on there, but whatever. Pretty brutal day. Let's just get into some analysis. I got to make this one kind of quick. So there you go. Awesome. Total market cap. Boom. Kind of rolling over here. It's right on the last leg. It's holding on for dear life, right on the freaking edge here of this kind of ugly topping-ish pattern. The only thing it doesn't have is just a new lower low yet in this structure. So, like I said, it's just barely holding on. Bitcoin, bitty Bitcoin is sitting here. Mama Bear just kind of in the same position as the total market cap, just barely holding on here. Could we get support right on this area? Yeah, we could. It has been support for a few times back in the past, so I could definitely see that going on. The only thing though is, let's see, daily, it's still got a couple hours on that. This 3-hour candle though, oh, excuse me, this 3-hour candle here with the shooting star doji right at the trend line in the mama camel hump here, is pretty bearish. This isn't sexy price action. I'm still looking for this to test into the around 50K, give or take a $1,000 or so. Kind of maybe even to the upper 40s is kind of what it looks like it wants to do. Just got to stay bearish below this trend line and the 56-ish thousand area. I mean, we tried to get over it. Let's see, what was that this morning, just for a blip, and it ended up rolling right over, so that kind of is ugly. Oh, wait, let's look at the oscillators. Oscillators are very bearish. Again, they are the same on futures as well. Let's see. Ethereum just looks absolutely terrible. I mean, this candle was pretty brutal, 10%. It did get bid up fairly well, though. It came up about 5-6% off that low, all in this consolidation. So decent place to bounce and kind of come on top of this, what was a basing formation. But now, yeah, now, though, it's just kind of iced up. I mean, this is a still bearish read, like a mofo. EMA is all pointing down, and we struggled on a 3-hour. This isn't like a crack time frame. So on a 3-hour, we struggled to even get back over the long-term moving averages. So right now, this rally is pretty... Not rally, sorry. This sell-off is pretty intact as long as we're below 1740, kind of the same as yesterday. And now we're getting some follow-through, so... Could probably even move that down to around the base of this price action at about 1650. So yeah, pretty nasty. Yeah, look at this. Ethereum's been bearish as hell on the futures all the way back to the 21st. All the way back to the 21st. It was just a few days ago. Yeah, but pretty brutal moves. Litecoin trying to hold on to its lows. It looks like we're kind of sitting on top of these previous basing structures. So just making this just ever so more frustrating for traders. Not a surprise. We were talking about it earlier this week, that possibly happening, just getting back into these stupid ranges. And now we're kind of at the very bottom of them, so maybe it's opportunity. I'm not going to be very aggressive here. I'm kind of just chilling on the sidelines this week. Earlier this week, I did de-risk quite a bit, as I mentioned on the stream the other day, yesterday, Mondays. I didn't like kind of the weekend action, and I just don't know. I just don't want to be that heavy. Not near as heavy as I was before Monday. That's for sure. This is just, I want resolution on this guy. I just don't feel that comfortable holding large positions right here in this gigantic ranging pattern where we're just not really, and I'm not specifically talking about XLM. A lot of the charts pretty much just look like this, with the 200 and the 377s and spaghetti and meatballs all over this shit. So yeah, we're just getting to the bottom of these ranges. I mean, I imagine all these charts are going to pretty much look the same. Yeah. So possible opportunity zones, but I don't know. These reads with these EMAs right here, this is pretty tough. Like, I mean, look, especially when you get these, like when we're below the long-term moving averages. I mean, this is an incredibly bearish read on Link, like we were talking about yesterday, when it's just consolidating below here and then consolidating below here and then just getting all the EMAs opening to the downside. I mean, that is just not sexy price action any way you want to slice it. And on the daily, it looks like unless we rally really super hard today above 28 bucks, we're going to have our first open and close below the 55 EMA and another candle open and close below the mama. So this is definitely getting some bearish pressure on it here. Let's go to ADA. ADA getting rejected again from here, kind of just consolidating on these lows. The 377 is its last support at about 105, which you can see is right by the right by the longer term 377. And so, man, we lose 105. This thing is probably going to get real nasty. Let's look at volume profiles to see. Yeah, I mean, we got 80s, upper 80s, looks like the next probably big node. And if it loses 80 cents, this bitch is going to get mollywopped and taken out to the shed in a very nasty way. Bitcoin Cash, been looking shitty for a few days here, getting follow through, selling off. Let me take this off. Selling off, but just kind of still in this stupid range. Like it's smack in the middle of all of this. Yeah, Link is more on the lower, third of it, but a lot of them are pretty much right in the middle-ish of these ranges, so you just don't have much edge here. And the way the EMAs are structured in this, I mean, I guess you actually have slightly bearish edge, but it's hard to take big substantial positions when you're inside the middle of ranges. It's just, I mean, it's like 50-50 shots, except the medium time frame, low time frame oscillators are starting to get a little bit bearish, but when you're in the middle of these ranges, like I just said, not my favorite spot. Craig just getting rejected. This damn supply line here, this trend line on the upper end, which is a supply line, is just absolutely brutal. It just doesn't want to let no bulls pass. You do not collect $200. Nope, you go to jail. That's it. It's still making a higher high, though, on the... It's like made a triangle inside of a triangle. So... Excuse me. It's making a triangle inside of a frickin' triangle. So, there you go. If you didn't think it could get more confusing, well, it just did. We got about 75-80% full on the major one, and now even on the small one, we're like the same thing. It's just super crazy. But hey, if BSV is holding $200, technically it looks all right. So, pretty wild chart for Craig. EOS breaking down. It lost that 420 level. Been struggling to get back above it. Had one little blip above it, but then bears came right in and said, nope, not today. It is on the top end of its range, so it's a little bit better posturing than some of the other coins, but still kind of ugly. Let's zoom out a little bit. Daily, 2-day. Oh, you know, and this is the frustrating part. You're seeing this bearishness and rolling over, but always when you look at these weeklies, even on, we didn't do weekly on Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin weekly doesn't look as great, but like this weekly setup actually looks really good on EOS, so that's kind of surprising. I mean, it's like just opening up down here over the last month. So, I mean, as long as I guess it holds 350, it's all right. I don't know. I'm just being patient because Mama Bear and Ethereum can drag this market down into the depths, into the abyss. So, I want to make sure that we either at least stay in this range on Bitcoin and kind of hold that 48,000-50,000 area. And then I'll feel a little bit better about engaging in some altcoin action. But right now, I just kind of have to be a little bit patient. Just sitting on my hands, sitting on cash mostly, and we'll see what happens over the next week or so. Daily, just sloppy. We're losing this structure, but still, look at this, right in the middle of this stupid range. There's just not much to do with this crap. ZEC, it's breaking down, actually starting to get pretty damn bearish. I mean, sub 138, this actually looks pretty bad. So yeah, no likey that on the 3 hour. Weekly, how about the weekly? Weekly looks okay. So weeklies on some of these still looks all right. It's like, is it just starting to get crazy? Man, possibly. We could just blow off top on the markets here. Maybe. I mean, anything can happen, but I'd like to start seeing a constructive bullish posturing on the 3 hour setup at least, and then I'll start feeling a little bit better about that. Dash just looking like absolute dog shit. It's on the lower end of the range. I mean, if this thing loses 195, it's probably going to test these lows and probably make newer lows. I mean, what is like a 618 retracement of this general kind of structure all the way at like 160, which coincides fairly nice with this previous high and this little cluster right here. So, yeah, losing like 190-ish. I'd probably look for 160 on this. And massive resistance at about 220 on Dash. Doge just flopping around, doing absolutely nothing. I mean, we didn't think it could compress that much more a few days ago, but it is. It's just ultimate compression on the BTC pair. Kind of on that. Oh, actually, yeah, on DMI, it's the same thing. Look at this. They're like pretty much the same line right now, the bulls and the bears, so that's kind of crazy. Looking pretty bearish on the 3 hour, though. Lots of resistance now. Previous support of that 5.5 and 5.6-ish area. They were wanting it to hold all through this pattern or potential pattern. Basing-ishness. Man, that's a good word. that kind of just gave it up. So now it has flipped to resistance. So sub 5556. Doge actually, it looks a little bit heavy. Maybe Elon can tweet it up a little bit or something. Pretty gnarly move in equities today. They're getting continued sell pressure, especially Russell. Russell is now down 10% from its all-time high, which was just put in about a week ago, right over here in this cluster. I know this is the ES, but they all did it about the same time. It is, weirdly enough, hold on, let me go to Bitcoin real quick. Weirdly enough, it has like a Bitcoin type feel to it, like this little pattern on top of this basing pattern, with a lot of the alts looking like that too. That is just too odd. Everything is trading very similarly this year so far, which is kind of weird. But this looks pretty damn bearish. Anything sub like 3,900, the downside pressure is definitely on. Daily, not really giving us too much. It is closing below the 21, but you got the mama right there, and you got this support zone right around here at about 38.50. So yeah, just kind of sloppy. I mean, these are hard reads. This is harder trading here. The market's not being easy. I mean, because you really, the target on this and the low time frames is really just a little bit lower. So let's go to a weekly. Maybe we get something better on the weekly. Nah, super neutral on the weekly. Man, I guess you could still just be in buy dip mode until it breaks this trend line. Again, I'm just going to wait a little bit longer on equities as well. Except for Russell, because it did go to... We'll get there in a second. Hold on, I'll show you all that in a minute. NQ keeps getting rejected from the 13.3 level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish times, whatever now. So that's really confirming. That's major overhead resistance. And this sell-off right here does look like it wants to start accelerating. Looks like futures just reopened. Must be 5, yep. Anything back below all this business right here at about 12.7-ish probably gets us to test this cluster, and then we'll have to just go from there. But the 3-hour is starting to get pretty bearish. The daily is pretty bearish as well on here. How about a weekly? Weekly even, look at this weekly action. Stay in between here for the last month almost now. Or it will be a month and 2 days when this candle closes. And just confirming that 13.3 area is massive resistance here on the Nazi. So kind of just need some more time on that. Let's see, Dow. Dow's starting to actually look bearish now. Pretty ugly. Yeah, I don't like this, but you do have the long-term EMAs right below it. So we've talked about this before. When you get this kind of setup just like this, it's hard to... You almost want to default to the trend on the higher time frames, and by just longer EMAs, you know, that's kind of defaulting to higher time frames, even though it's on the 3 hours, is using more data. So we're just kind of sitting right here. Maybe it gets a little push, a few hundred points lower, but yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. The Dow actually looks stronger than the other indices, but anything back below this wick at 32,000, we probably do come back and test this business between maybe like 31.5 and 31.8-ish. We just need more work, like a lot of the cryptos. I mean, we've got overhead resistance on pretty much everything in a very similar way. So, oh, and if you're wondering too what this is in the background, this little step line, it's really light, kind of like a bluish gray or whatever. It's a reverse MACD indicator. So I just been kind of testing it with just using it as a little trend tool to see if it helps any of the analysis and like how I use it. And so that's why I made it just really light so you can just like barely see it. But the way I've kind of been noticing it is whenever the price crosses back over it, it just flips into like a, you know, bullish or bearish, real simple. Then you can see right here where it crossed over and plotted resistance on where it did cross. So just kind of something interesting. You can see it definitely gets sloppy, just like any indicator. Like nothing can be perfect, right? But you know, just something I'm kind of keeping an eye on against the other stuff that I have. And if it doesn't pan out that well, we'll just remove it. But, you know, just kind of testing it now, see what's up. And on the daily, you can see it's not near as sloppy, too. I mean, it crossed bullish way over here. And then kind of just rode right up it right here. And then it provided support right here. I've been noticing that happens a lot, too, on higher time frames. The oscillator will come up to price and kind of meet it to provide support areas. It kind of did here, even though it's a little off. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this is something I'm loosely trying out right now. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so pretty nasty on here. Rut just getting absolute murder fest. We're down 10% now from all-time highs. How about on the year? Are we down on the year yet? I don't think so. No, we're still up on the year. We're still up on the year, weirdly enough, about 10%. How funny. So right in the middle of the freaking range, just like all the cryptos. Wow, it is so weird. Everything is trading so tightly. That is a trip, man. Huh. Well, I'm going to have to mull that over a little bit. Wow. Okay. So here we are. Might get caught on this little cluster here. I did nibble long a little bit on this guy just because of that reason alone. Because there's nothing on how I use TA that's showing to do that. I'm just using real basic price action. But yeah, anything back below this wick, I will let that go with a quickness. I'm just looking for a little relief bounce, kind of like yesterday's. Same thing, you know, is just looking for a little relief bounce up to 2,200, which we did get. We actually overshot it by like 20 points, but you can see that was just a little bull trap right there before rolling back over. So that was kind of nice, but now just attempting to do the same thing here, and anything back, probably back below even 132 to like 2132, that is, I will let that go. But just kind of playing around, see if we can get some support in this zone. There's a lot of business right here, so. But anyway, other than that, it looks pretty nasty, to be fair. I mean, you got open and close below Mama. You don't have an open and close below the 55 yet, but now we do have major resistance. Our support level of 2160-ish has flipped to resistance. So anything below that, you have to kind of default to bearish now. And this is a pretty ugly read right here, too. VIX popping, not so much. Still in the teal box zone of chilling. So that's kind of interesting. But, I mean, to be fair, you know, ES didn't dump near as much today. It was down like, what, 1%? Yeah, about 1% compared to Russell was down, you know, like 2-point-something%. So quite a bit different. And VIX is based off of the option chain in the S&P, so not Russell, so that's why it didn't spike that much. But let's go to VVIX. Yeah, real sloppy, just chilling. Nothing. I guess this is kind of a basing pattern, to be fair. It almost kind of has like a little diamond action looking on here. So again, I don't know how well TA works on VIX, but maybe we are kind of doing a little basing. Anything above $22 and anything back below like $19. That's kind of the range right now for VIX. Oil had a nice day today, rallied really hard off these lows, got right back into the middle. You can see, oops, you can see that pink line I accidentally drew. You can see it bounced perfectly off the Mama here. Oh, look, and actually here's an example of what I was just talking about with the step line reverse MACD coming up, and went right up to Mama, providing a little bit of support. So that is kind of interesting. Obviously, that's not going to happen every time, but when it has confluence with other areas, that's where I'm kind of looking for. Maybe it just gives a little bit more confidence. And right there, very nice bounce. Bulls actually on DMI and RSI have retaken control. That's very interesting. Just on this bounce right here. We are below the Mama still, but usually you don't get the DMI and the bulls on RSI when you're below the Mama like this. This is an odd place for that to happen. Will it get reversed? Maybe. But, I mean, hey, this is looking pretty... This is a kind of a nice looking thing for a setup on a reversal. What would change my mind? Anything back below 59.50 would change my mind on that. And, man, if we get any kind of wick above 61.50, this thing probably will come up to like 63-ish bucks. Then we'll have to reassess from there. But yeah, nice job on oil there. Oh, look at this. Bonds. This is the one that... Oh, don't you be dropping frames, dude. Don't you be doing that, internet. Come on. Don't you be doing that, man. I don't like that at all.
Bruh.
Yeah. Come on. Anyway, we've got opening up EMAs. We've got positive momentum on the DMI now. We had the test into it. We talk about this all the time. When you first get the initial breakout, the lower risk area for entries on this type of trade is when it just comes back to test. A lot of times they do come back to test before they launch higher. And so that's kind of what we're seeing here. RSI looks pretty good. DMI looks great. This is probably the best setup for a reversal that we've seen on... I think we talked about this yesterday or the day before. This is probably the best reversal setup that we've seen since late January, which did get rejected, by the way. So this could very well get rejected. But this is, you got to start somewhere. Markets just don't go up, straight up and down. And so this is a nice basing pattern off of this long-term trend line. I think that thing goes back all the way to... I think I drew it on a monthly chart. Yeah, all the way back to the 90s, dude. So very important trend line, bouncing off of that. If it is going to bounce hard, it probably would be from this zone, but it really does need to make a higher high on this structure, which would be anything over 158.15. So if we can get a body close above 158.18, which will coincide nicely with the 200, it might be like a similar situation like this, so we do need to be cautious of that happening. But right now, it looks really good, and we're having sustained candle closes above the power zone for the bulls. And, we didn't even get that back here. Like if we zoom back in here, we only had it for, like a few days? Let's see if I can draw correctly. For about... a day we had it. And where are we at now? We're about I guess it doesn't want to tell me. We're a little bit further. We're about almost 2 days. So unless it dumps super hard, we're gonna get a couple of weeks on this. So that'll be the longest time. So it's giving us, basically what I'm saying, it's giving us the best chance of a reversal from this zone that we've seen all year long. So very nice. I added to my bond position today. And so I'll keep kind of adding into that if this continues to look super sexy. Let's see. Notes. Kind of same posturing. Very nice. Very sexy. I like the confluence between this and the 30-year TNX. Rolling over. Getting firmly below the 21 EMA, which has not happened since back over here in late January, which is the same time frame as we were just discussing, where the bonds attempted to break out. So that's nice that we're seeing confluence with TNX, giving a little bit more confidence on that. Dollar ripping faces off continuously. Just, oh wow, dollar actually made a new closing high on Dixie today. Shit, this looks pretty damn good. Dollar, King Dollar, is it about to rip face off? Ooh, careful with that. That usually puts pressure on markets. Strong dollars do. And probably Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin still selling off? Nah, just kind of chilling. Just posted up. Euro dumping, breaking these lows. Of course, with the dollar, again, the euro is pretty much like the inverted dollar chart. It's not like 1 for 1, but it's damn close. Getting pretty bearish here, just getting that pressure to the downside. EMAs, everything is pretty damn bearish on this. So let's zoom out just a tad, maybe on a weekly. Yeah, I mean, we do have the trend line cross of this steep line that we plotted when it got broke. I guess it was just partied over. But we probably will get some support in this cluster between 116.5 and like 118.5. Maybe get caught around like the 117 handle. Wouldn't surprise me, but pretty bearish on the euro. Das Euro, yeah? Yeah, man. No, wait, that's not Yaman. That's Rasta shit. I'm mixing up my accents here. Yeah. If you buy things in euro. I'm actually half German, so Mama's got a green card. Let's see. DAX finally starting to roll over. It was actually looking pretty good while stuff was selling off, but it looks like it's playing catch up. Looks like it's marked 14,600-ish as intermediate resistance. DMI, everything just got bearish today, and yeah, mostly today. Kind of confirmed that. So got the downside pressure on here. Maybe there's a move in store for about the 14.2 level on this guy. Shanghai. Ooh, ouch. Shanghai getting murdered. Maybe it finds support right here. Anything back below 33.50, that will spell doom for Shanghai. It'll be murder fest. Let's see. Oh, crap. All right. I'm going to have to wrap this up pretty soon. Gotta go get my kiddo from the daycare. Well, actually, let me make sure his mom didn't get him. Probably not. She always forgets stuff. But y'all don't care about that. All right, gold. Is gold gonna break down here? Sloppy pattern on gold. It's trying to hold on the daily 377, you know, so you got to give it a little bit of credit for that. It really is trying to do that. Pretty just damn bearish. 2 days, like my favorite for gold. Yeah, pretty brutal though. Anything sub really the 1760, nothing's changed. That horizontal, it's you got to lean bearish on it, and now we're breaking this trend line. So let's go ahead and erase that because we don't need it anymore. Yeah, and it's kind of even making this higher low flat structure like mini descending triangle. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty bearish. You know, there's no way to sugarcoat this the gold chart, that's for sure. Now, if it does get back above 1760, then I'm going to change my tune. Ooh, yeah, look at this. Silver EMA is continuing to open up to the downside on the 3 hour. And on the daily, they're probably just starting. Yep, daily just starting. Oof, yeah, gross. Lots of resistance now at 26 bucks on silver. Hey, maybe we can get silver to go down, though. All right, Scott, I got you, bro. Maybe we can get silver to go down some more, though. I wouldn't hate that, because then everybody and their mom wouldn't be trying to buy it at your local coin dealers, and the premium could come down a little bit. So I'm not totally against that. Monthly still looks fine on silver, though. I mean, the monthly chart on silver is super sexy. And even the weekly is pretty damn good. What would make the weekly not sexy? Anything back below 2250. And on the monthly, it's about the same, I believe. Yep, 2250 is the major support level for silver. So I'm going to go ahead and put a line there so we can see that. Oh my god, I got this ad flashing on my other screen. It's bothering the crap out of me. Anyway, pretty brutal. Broke the trend line. EMA's opened up below all of them. This is super chronological order textbook. 10, 21, 55, mama, 200, 377. Now, the 377 is flat, so that's the only thing maybe you can be like, maybe we can rally off of this. From a 3 hour perspective, that is. So, hey, just kind of chilling at these lows. Let's not lose 25 bucks. We lose 25 bucks, we probably will go down and test that 23, 22-ish area, which would be a pretty brutal move for silver. Platinum. I almost pulled the trigger today on some re-entering platinum, but again, I'm just being very patient right now, kind of across the board. I'm not rushing into any positions. I mean, if you've been in this market for a while, I mean, you've probably had some gains, you know, and so I'm just trying to preserve that a little bit of what I have made this year, and I'm just trying to be a little bit cautious. This game, the trading game, is about risk management and not going 100x all the time and being crazy. I don't ever go 100x. Actually, do whatever the hell you want. This isn't financial advice. I don't give a shit. Just know when you do 100x, it only takes a 1% move to blow you up. Let's see. Platinum. Yeah, I just don't like this setup. Like, it's hard for me to long this on a 3 hour. I want to see the 3 hours reverse course kind of like this or something, or maybe just come me a little further down into this area in the low 1100s, and then I'll nibble a little bit on long platinum. It's close, it really is, but just like I said, I'm just being patient. Being patient pays sometimes in this game, that's for sure. Let's see what I just want to look at. BlackBerry and Tesla real quick. Oof. Brutal. What's Tesla doing? Ooh, yeah, Tesla getting rejected here. Reopening the EMAs. This might be a bearish reset on the daily here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 3 hours confirming it too. Dang, yeah, anything back below 600 bucks, man. Tesla might take a little dumpage on itself. But if it tests below 600 again, it's almost certain it goes to the 400 handle. So, pretty brutal. And, man, what is this off? Like 30% off its highs? Whew. Damn, Elon, what the hell? Why don't you pump some Tesla instead of trying to pump Bitcoin and Doge all the time? All right. I think that'll be about it, I believe. Let me see. Let's just look at a couple sectors. The marijuana, man. Damn, look at this. Abatis just kind of saying, what's up, market? We don't give a shit. Damn, actually has a good read on here, too. Opening up EMAs. This actually looks bullish as hell above 2 cents. Who would have thought? There's always something that goes up, though, right? Damn, ARK selling off more of this bullshit-ass freaking stock. I hate this stock. Yeah, it looks terrible. Real bearish below 120, 125. Anything back below 110, this thing is probably going to come test 70, 80 bucks. Yeah, way to go, Kathy. You're the best. All right, what was it? BSV Bitcoin pairing. You just like this Bitcoin and BSV pairing, huh? Don't you? Don't ya? We'll go to Bittrex. They probably have the most data. Yeah, I mean, it's still trying to do something, but I mean, this isn't bullish, though. I mean, it's not even bullish at all, like, relative to Bitcoin, unless we can get the daily over the mama average. And, I mean, now you're getting the pressure. The pressure is on right here, like, hardcore for BSV. You can kind of see that with what we were just talking about with this reverse MACD indicator. It just plots it on the chart instead. So you can see right here, it came down right on the mama 55, put that pressure on it. You can see it kind of came over here. It did right over here, put that pressure on it. Seems to be working real well on here, and now we're getting the same thing. So, yeah, BSV Bitcoin pairing, still nothing super sexy. And now, I mean, it did look okay yesterday, but absolutely destroyed today. So, pretty ugly. Pretty ugly on that. Don't like that. Nothing is safe when Bitcoin wants to dump. You know, how many percent is it just in the last few days? Yeah, 10%. I mean, like, almost nothing can be safe from that, except for Theta, probably. Let's go look. There's got to be a few, but Confluix, I don't even know what that is. Pundi X, Digibyte. Yeah, look at these bullshit gains, though. See, more diminishing returns on altcoins. It's like every time we look at this each day, it's just less and less and less. Like, we barely get to 10. Not even 10, and it's like small single digits, you know? And I know people are like, well, 4%, that might be great. Well, not in crypto, that's like whatever. Yeah, what the hell is CFX? Let's see what that is. CoinFlux Tether? Let's go look at this. Oh, gosh. Well, holy moly, look at this thing. Just defying everything, going and pumping to the moon. Barely been out just since this month. Yeah, I mean, shit, it was bullish as hell back over here on the 19th. I'd never even heard of this coin, but yeah, nice. Not now. I ain't touching that shit with your money, but Ouchtown population me. Yeah, hey, man, you're not the only one, dude. Oh, gosh. Come on. Don't you be selling. Look at this. Rolling over. What are you doing? Bitty bit. Oh my God! I noticed. I didn't even notice this was 52,000. Holy shit! No wonder that's dumping that pair. Well, here you go. There you go. Jeebus Christ, man. Oh, dang. That's some bull crap, ain't it? What the hell, bros? Bras and other things. Alright, I'm gonna go trade something real quick. Yeah, well, here we go. Happening right there in your face, Lisk. In your face. Not that that's a good thing, but I mean, when shit's bearish, it's bearish. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Alright, we'll go look at that in a second. Give me one minuto, por favor. While I'm selling some stuff here. Yeah. I had a couple, linger order. I mean, like I said, I took off most everything on Monday. Alright, yeah, so we can take that off the list. Got rid of most of this. You can see how much smaller this is. Oh, look at you, damn KuCoin. Why are you selling off, dude? Damn, that's one of my only cryptos left. Alright. Ouch, man. This is just brute. Oh. Damn, I had a little short on, too. But the exchange I was using was bullshit. What? Lisk ran for what? That wasn't on coin. Like in what time frame? That wasn't on coin checkup. Looks like it's dumping its face off. I'm not sure what time frame you're looking at, but yeah, I mean it looks just like Bitcoin's chart and everything else. Pretty brutal. Yeah, I mean it's coming to a support zone right around here though, around $4. So if it can hold like this area right here, I mean, this might be an opportunity spot for sure. But yeah, I don't know where you saw that. Lisk ran 1,400%. I don't see that, man. Okay. Okay. Oh, damn it. That stupid exchange. I don't want to talk about the exchange and what it was. But yeah, I had to move my money off of it because they were trying to Jew me. So I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, but I usually never do leverage shorts, but when we started breaking down earlier, I was like, damn, I need to put a short in up here. Well, shit. Goddamn some bitch. Just got listed, maybe. I think it was on Bittrex, huh? Let's see. Oh, maybe it was. I could see that happening. Let's go Bittrex dollar. No, I don't know, man. I'm not sure where you saw that. Crypto Twitter's lying to you, bro. It's lying to you, brother. Alright, what's big downers here? FTM was a big one. FTM. Holy moly. Jesus Christ. This is brutal, man. Alright, since Bitcoin's crashing, I will take off my futures long. Just the small gain that it is. We're just going to get rid of that. Because Bitcoin likes to lead the markets a lot of times. Traditional markets. Alright, got out of that. We're done with that. I'm definitely not going to hold that with Bitcoin doing this. Because, dude, look at this. This is brutal. It just almost went down to the bottom end of the... Oh my god, if it can load. There we go. Come on, TradingView. Well, HVP strikes again to the downside right here. Literally almost to the freaking day. Kind of the same thing it did back over here. Almost to the freaking day. There you go. Pretty freaking gnarly. Pretty bad. I gotta make a, let me see something real quick. No one's answering. We gotta just do this real fast. Yeah. Are you laughing at the crypto Twitter comment? It's hard to kind of follow sometimes because I'm on like a 20-second delay. So... Awesome. Well, I'll see you. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Is Allie bringing next?
All right.
All right. Talk to you later.
Later. Sorry I had to make that call real quick. Yeah. Because my baby mama never wants to communicate with me very well. Yay. All right, we don't need to talk about that. That's all noise. That could be a new channel I can make. Is all noise, where you talk about baby mama drama. I'm sure some people could relate. All right, so pretty brutal. Is it time to nibble on some longs? Dang it! I don't have to sign off now, so I guess that's a cool thing. No, not quite yet, but shit, boy. Damn, BSV just took it on the frickin' shin the last 10 minutes. Holy moly. Holy moly. Well, F this trend line. Jeez, see how fast shit can change? My God. My God. My God. This is brutal, dude. Well, it did go to the trend line. Hey, maybe this is a re-entry for BSV. So, yeah, I mean, it's probably not that bad for a re-entry on BSV. Shit. What's Ripple doing? Ripple's right at that 48 cents. Might be opportunity on Rips there, too. Okay, interesting, interesting. Whoa, damn, EOS getting shellacked. Woo! 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 82. All right, you know what? You know what? I'm going to get crazy. I'm nibbling on some BSV right here. Call me crazy. It's happening. It's happening, Captain. BSV. Oh, dang it. I got to do a different freaking exchange for that. Well, shit. Gotta go log in to another stupid exchange. It's funny. It's just like traditional markets. You have to have like 4 different brokers to like really trade everything efficiently. And it's like crypto's already like that. Crypto will probably get better though than traditional markets in a shorter time frame, because traditional markets have been like that pretty much forever. All right. Yeah, I mean some of these trading platforms in crypto are already like nicer than traditionals. Oh my God, these stupid. Let me train the robots. Captchas. Oh my Jesus, there is no freaking fire hydrant, dude. Freaking hate those old school captchas. Alrighty. Oh, 74784. There we go. Just gotta do that. And then go over here. And then go over here. Oof, yeah. KuCoin. Why are you doing that, bro? Well, it was actually one of the only ones I had. Spot trading. Where do we want to go? Yeah, we want to go there. Such an optimist. Alternative thinking. Oh, you little prick. What are you doing here? Daddy Musk's alter ego is going to make it the world currency. No, I don't think that. Alternative thinking. Don't be put words in my mouth. But what the hell ever? Let's look at the stability of the dollar. Let's do that real quick. Yeah, you want to do that? Let's go look at that. I know who you are, and you're trying to ruffle me. I get it. That's funny, and it is mostly kind of super crazy. But like, this isn't volatile. This is not volatile, and this is like not even against. If you look at the other chart since the Fed came out, it's literally It looks like, let me get some blank space on here so I can draw it. It literally looks like this. So, yeah, I don't know. I never got that one. Oh, dude, I love Daddy Musk all up into my mouth, dude. That's my favorite thing. Tesla, dude, I just diamond hands that shit, bro. Just look at this. You want me to put Tesla up here? Dude, you know what? I'm such a good trader. Musk Daddy in my mouth. I went all in up here on 30-day calls. 5 Delta. That's right. 5 Delta, dude. Killed it. Made all the money, bruh. Alright, let me go buy some of this BSV before I forget. BSV, bitches. Because, you know, maybe this is some little discount. Man, when we get 12% dumps in 7 minutes, holy shit balls. Woo, doggy. Brutal. Brutal. How much money just came out of that? Yeah, I mean, not too much. Curve. CRV getting slaughtered. Let's go to Curve, actually. Does it have a decent chart here? Let's go. Let's go see. Damn, someone scooped Curve down here. Look at that. Wazow. Yeah, right on this basing on top of the this basing-ish pattern. Yeah, not too shabby. Yeah, I mean, hell, EMA's still opening up. I mean, this actually doesn't even look that bad, even with that super dump. That is interesting. Put in my trading password. Alrighty, let's do a little scoopy. Scoopy scoops. We want to scoop? Scoopy scoops. What? What? Oh, what? Alright, we're just going to do small. We're going to start small. Kind of scale, maybe. We'll see what happens. Alright, did that bitch fill? Sometimes it's so hard to tell. Shit, I don't think it did. Oh, no, it did. It did. Alright, got a little scoopy. You're now talking, bro. Never doubt your daddy. That's right, dude. I never doubt my Tesla daddy. He said buy, I think he said buy Bitcoin today or something right before it dumped everywhere. I didn't care, dude. I just went all in because Elon was like, yeah, dude, you go all in, bro. You know? I mean, what am I, like an idiot or something? Get out of here, dude. What's the scoop on GME and DFV? Roaring Kitties, our fearless leader. Do we hodl? You hodl for life, dude. If it goes to 0, you can take pride in your hodling, okay? And you can usually pay rent with that, too. And go to your landlord, you're like, dude, I have diamond hands, okay? I can't pay rent this month. I got diamond hands. I'm a hodler. I was trained well by Reddit. You know, can you possibly let me pay you next month? I know I'll make money next month. Because diamond hands always prevail. So, I'm learning, dude. I don't even know what the frick this is. DFV DT Familverse. What kind of shit are you putting up on here? Multi-line insurance company. What is this crap? Oh, the Deutsche Familienversicherung? Oh, yeah. We make the digital insurance services for you. Yeah, I don't know anything about this thing, though. Is it a good stock? Doesn't look like it. Chart's pretty shit. Hey. All right, I got to go over here and look at some of these cryptos, though. Do we want to look at GME real fast? Let's look. GME. Ah, what? How could it dump? After this indecision doji and then 2 days later had follow through. It's like, that's totally weird. It's like GME's dumping and pumping and pumping and dumping. How odd. Yeah, this bitch just got real bearish below 170. Yup. Alright, let's see. Bitcoin, what are you doing, baby? That's not Bitcoin. 120, man. What if Bitcoin was at $120? Damn, how many suicides would there be? I diamond hands weekly out of the money puts on SPY all in a few times. Didn't work. Don't. Yeah. Well, it did go up in your heart, dude. Okay? It really helped in your heart. And it really helped. You know, you feel good and be able to tell everybody in the Reddit chat that you have diamond hands still, and you can post your big fat losses on there, and everybody will say how great you are for hodling. Or diamond handing, sorry. You know, it's different vernacular depending where you're at. Okay, so interesting bounces here. All right, so I got to go buy something else. All right, let me go fan through some of these. We're getting already some bounces. I got buying fever. Do I want to buy some Doge? What else do I want to maybe buy? Let's go to the watch list. There's probably something on here. Dentacoin. I saw Dentacoin just got futures on FTX. How ridiculous is that? Dentacoin futures. The frick out of here, dude. Rep. Damn it, what was that one we looked at earlier? Was it Rips? Yeah, Rips. Okay, Ripple here. I kind of like Ripple. I do kind of like Rips here. Let's go back to the podcast list. Don't like Dot as much as I do Ripple. Dang, look at that. Getting caught right here. Charles is like, Charlie said, nah, bitch. You can't shake us out. Monero bouncing pretty decent. Dash. Doge went straight to that 5 level. Not too bad. XLM looks kind of shitty. So XRP. Ugh, damn it, Bobby. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the last of the Mohicans right here. And it's either going to get bid up from here. I mean, it's probably going to get bid up a little bit anyway, but then will it be able to break back through this consolidation zone around 51 cents? That's going to be the real test. Let's see here. Man, 61 on DMI. Those are big numbers, man. That's a big number, man. Yeah, I think I'm going to nibble on some Ripple, too. What's up, Mr. Rock? How you doing? Crow Arc Engine. Okay. Crow. I still have some Crow, I think. No, I might have sold it all on Monday. I sold so much shit on Monday and yesterday. Let's go look at it. I'm just kind of scouring the markets right now to see if there's any opportunities here. I'm kind of liking this Ripple area. Damn, it already bounced 5-6%. All right, give me 1 sec real quick. I think I'm just going to nibble on some Ripples because this is some big-ass moves, dude. Just a little bit, you know, I'm just playing a little bit. Just kind of put some money in there, you know what I'm saying? All right. I'm going to just scoop a little bit of Ripple because I know, like, me, Rock, you were, like, getting into cash. You're like, oh, snap. Let's get some firepower, some gunpowder ready. Crow. Not Croy. Okay. X. Hey, yeah, this still is constructive on a daily. Not too shabby. You know, it still looks fine above 19.5, 20 cents. Let's see how it fared in this dump fest today. Yeah, it was not immune to the dumpage. Already losing momentum though. You already have a little bit of divergence from the on the crack time frames here. Yep, looking for setups. Yeah, me too. Earlier in the stream I was talking about, you know, there's a lot of stuff that looks kind of decent to buy, but I kind of want to see the 3-hour setups like kind of turn around a little bit, kind of digest these moves. Yeah, Crow looks all right. It's not my favorite one. The daily looks okay. Pretty sloppy on this 3-hour, but I mean, hey, as long as it's holding this 20-cent area, can't really be too bearish on it. It's about 5% risk from right here. Does look like you got a lot of support right over here as well. So, yeah, that's not too shabby. Not too shabby. Arc. Oh, I had some of this. yesterday as well, but I did trim all of it. Let's see. Hey, ARC looks actually okay. I like it better than Crow. It's kind of similar pressure on a daily, just retesting this doji kind of breakout area. Weekly still looks nice. How about 3-day? 3-day looks okay. But yeah, I mean, hell, this doesn't look too bad. I mean, anything back below this like 145-ish area, I'd get a little concerned. But yeah, that's not a too shabby of a pick there. That's probably my favorite one that you've listed so far. Engine. Yeah, I don't like this one as much. Daily still is okay. Daily is saying do not break $2. Don't break $2. Got right to it. Look at this wick. Bam. So don't break $2. Yeah, shit. This actually, I kind of like this one too. Engine and ARC are not too shabby of setups here. Wow, look at that too. It already bounced up 10% off this low. Let's zoom into crack time frames. Yeah, we'll have to see how it reacts if it can get to 220. We start clearing 220. I'd start to feel a little bit better about this. But yeah, there might be some setups coming around the corner here. As long as Bitty Bitcoin doesn't get too crazy and go below, 50K. As long as it's kind of holding 50K, we're probably all right. But man, yeah, a nice little dumpage on that. EOS, no, BSV. All right, let's go BSV. That's one that I did load up on, Mr. Rock. Not a lot, just started to nibble on it because we're right on this main trend line again that's been freaking a basing area for forever since crypto times began. I mean, even this bitch going all the way back to existence, this trend line has held up. So yeah, I'm nibbling on this guy, and I'm kind of just risking anything below this, about 7-8%. But yeah, so not too shabby in my view for BSV. I'll take those odds. Give me some of that BSV, baby. Let's go look at some of these. Ouch! Daddy, why would you do this to me? Crypto only goes up is what they told me. Oh, jeez. Ouch. Perfect sell setup on the crack time frame. 7-minute. When was that? Just earlier. Damn, right at like 2:30. Jeebus Christ. 20% down, man. Hey, well, it is finding support on this last little dump around $4. So maybe that's okay. I'm just going through some of the exchange token coins here. Binance kind of in the same position, just testing previous sell-off zones. Let's go to daily. Yeah, not too terrible. What's another one? Huobi token. Ooh, Huobi token looks like butt. That's not a good read. I mean, who uses Huobi really anyway? Chinese people, I guess. SPX, NDX, DG, Rut. Damn. Do you want to go through all of those, dude? Jeez. That'll be $10 per coin or per request. No, I'm just kidding. SPX has a nasty daily close. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of barely getting to support from this area, but yeah, this is pretty gross. I mean, it literally just closed on the lows. What are futures doing? Kind of stabilizing. Yeah, pretty nasty, though. Major resistance at about 39.40-ish on DUS SPX. You can see it's been respecting this trend line, too, on the RSI for this whole rally up, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, that's not sexy. And with crypto continuing to sell off, usually crypto leads whatchamacallit. I'm trying to do too many things at once here. Usually crypto leads equities, or it has been a lot lately. Let's see. Maybe I'll buy a little bit more of this one. Yeah, let's do just like that. Do that. Do that. about that. Just on the other screen. Doing a little nibble action. Alright, what else? Do I want to nibble any more Dogecoin? Or some Dogecoin? I sold all of it a few days ago. Nah, I'm gonna wait on Doge. This little wick right here is kind of freaky. Bad setup too on the 3 hour. Not my favorite. Let's see over here what got hit hard. Theta Fuel. Loop Ring. Man, Loop Ring hasn't been on my chart for a while. Let's go look at what it's doing. Getting murdered like a lot of things. Yeah, I mean, oscillators and stuff kind of sucks. Neutral, but just pure price action. I mean, to the left, you do have major support right here at about 45 cents. So, that's not too shabby. Yeah, I'm going to wait, though, a little bit. Patience. Yeah, the only one I really liked, that ARC one you said was pretty good. If we go to ARC, I do kind of like ARC. That's probably my favorite one besides BSV right here. And so, like, anything back below this area, probably like, ew. Probably watch out for that. How about a weekly on ARC? Weekly on ARC still looks very erect. This is a very bullish chart on the weekly. Yeah, huh. Yeah, maybe I'll nibble a little bit of ARC too. Let's see. Only BTC pairs. No, we don't want that. Well, I guess whatever, we can use that. What's ARC BTC pair look like? Let's go check it out. Wow, interestingly enough, it looks exactly like the dollar pairing. That is really weird. You almost never see that. So ARC actually, and I know Rock, if he's still in here, he knows I don't really look at the Bitcoin pairings that much. I think you've mentioned that I need to do that more, or suggested. I mean, you didn't say you need to do it, but Koreans like it as a hedge against BTC. Oh, do they now? That's very interesting. I was not aware of that. Has it been hedging against BTC? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You don't see that much in the chart there. I do really like that the BTC pairing and the dollar pairing though look almost the same. That's really cool. Especially the 3 hour versus the daily. All right, I'll nibble some ARC with you. I'll stop out probably around 145 is probably what I'll do. All right, ARC BTC. What is that? Yeah, I'll nibble on that with you. Not super liquid over here, but hey, you know, whatever. My balance isn't enough. What? Oh, it's enough. You be telling me that. Alright, I just nibbled there some with you. So I'm going to put that on my red list. ARC to Tether. Whatever, we'll use OKX. It doesn't really matter. Does a little bit of different price, though. Oh my gosh, there's some ARB right there between Binance and OKX. Get you a few pennies and then lose money after you do all the transaction fees. All right, NDX. Sorry, I missed those ones. NDX. Yeah, pretty nasty, but nothing too crazy yet. Still kind of consolidating in this zone, so it's not super wild, but the DMI is very bearish, though. That is one thing that sucks about the daily on this. Pretty bearish setup on that. 3 hours confused, though. Kind of looks like some of these shit coins just battling between the levels. See if they roll over. But yeah, NDX on the daily looks pretty bad. DJI Plus. No, we don't want that. DJI. Oh, Dow Transportation. We talked about this on the... I'm sorry, not Dow Transportation. Dow Industrial. About this shooting star right here. And we did get follow through. Pretty nasty, ugly candle. And not all the time. Like a lot of dojis are pretty much 50-50. But When they do get follow through, I mean, you have to take note of that. And we are getting that neutral on DMI, pretty bearish on RSI. But hey, we do got major support at 32, 3-ish on this guy. Speaking of transportations, let's go look at those, see what they did, if they're getting bid up. Yeah, Dow Trans kind of looking bad here. Finally kind of catching up. Will it get continued downside? Maybe. It doesn't look super healthy. Although it did have a decent reaction this morning. I might have to renege that. It actually did have a pretty decent reaction. So maybe this is just a little sell-off before the super pump around the corner. Jesus Christ, that would be crazy. All right. Rut, the Rut dog. Rut looks like absolute dog poop. I mean, to be fair, it does have pretty damn good support right around where it's stalling out on a really low time frame area. You can see it. This is a 3618 extension target that it hit. But yeah, breaking below though the 200 simple on a 3 hour. It probably hasn't done that in a long time. Yeah, all the way back since November. But that did provide opportunity for massive upside. It looks like both times did in this whole rally since Corona crash. Here's Corona crash back here. And you can see once we got rejection above it. So the 200 on the 3 hour is definitely notable for Rut. So maybe this is providing an opportunity if we can kind of just stay above the 2060 area. If we go to the futures, that's where I have it marked as major support is around 2060 right here. So if we can kind of just hang out right here over the next few days and week, maybe this will get some more upside to it. Funny, Rut has a very different 200, you know, because it's only cash settled, so it's not open all day. But yeah, so very interesting. I'm glad you brought that Rut up. Thank you. Alternative thinking. You're making me think alternatively. ARC is a DPOS. If you decide to hold it long term, I can show you how to get rewards for voting your tokens. I would love that. Actually, Rock, I'm really glad you brought that up. I don't know if you'd be down to do this at some point. If you would do like a video chat with me or just audio. We don't have to do video because I don't do video either. And just provide some of your intel on that because you know a lot about all that swapping yield stuff. You just have a more in-depth knowledge of some of these tokens. I think could be pretty valuable. So I don't know if you're down with that. Just DM me later in Slack or something. We can talk about it at some point. But just some food for thought. Evergreen Marine Corp. What's the ticker, bruh? Why the hell are you looking in Taiwan? Oh, because of that stupid, I know why you're looking at it now. I know why. Did y'all see that thing I put in the chat? It was kind of funny. Let me go find it real quick. From this guy. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Good old internet. The internet remains undefeated. That's pretty funny. Anyway, where are we at here? Going back to Evergreen Marine Corp. Hey, look, they're rallying on getting stuck. No. Said I have a face for got that radio face. Well, yeah, let's yeah, like I said, then let's just organize and talk about that over the next week or something in the Slack, and we can kind of figure something out to do that because that would be pretty cool. Maybe we can make like a little outline, work on an outline so we got like some structure. And we can either do it live or pre-recorded. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, so Evergreen likes when its ships get stuck in the harbor, as you can see. Well, I guess not really. It's just flat. I guess they didn't. Maybe that happened yesterday. I don't even know. Y'all know I'm not real big into the news. So, but hey, the daily still looks really good on this. Don't you love it? In like the Asian markets, they just have numbers assigned to the, instead of like tickers, it's just like 2603. Like, oh, we'll go look at 2603. Like, imagine if we did that here instead of like, you know, Apple tickers or, you know, Netflix, whatever it is. It's like, oh, Netflix is just 430, 145. I thought maybe I'd guess a Guess one there. All right. Let's see. KuCoin, we did that one. Filecoin's actually up on the day still. Look at that. It didn't dodge the dump fest, but man, buyers stepped in. Dang, look at that. The File Buyers Club over here. That's a pretty bullish sign, actually. As long as it's holding this mid-80s level, kind of like that reaction so far. 3 hours still looks very sexy. Actually, it's got that dump into the EMA expanding that we like to see. Let's get some horizontals down here, because what the H? Need some of that. Yeah, pretty decent. Definitely needs to hold that wick in around like 80 bucks. But everything else looks pretty damn good on Filecoin. So, hey, relative strength. Let's look at Filecoin on the Bitcoin pair, see what it's doing. Oops, crypto, Bitcoin. Very strong and girthy. Extremely strong and girthy. Damn. God damn. So, yeah, way to go, Filecoin. What is Bitcoin dominance at right now? Just been floating around 61 for, shit, 2 months now. Wow. Wow. Damn, are altcoins about to party it up here? Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, man, dominance gets sub 60. We could really see a big altcoin ramp. That would be crazy. Hey, it's crypto, though. We've seen crazier shit. Oops, that's not what I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at this one. And then go over here. Just wanted to check out futures, see if they're continuing to sell off, if they're basing too a little bit. Yeah, they're trying to base so far. So far. Ew. Ew. Nah, this is actually kind of looking bad. This looks like it wants continuation. Yeah, I already took off my little nibble, though, off of that. Especially when you got Bitcoin dumping its face off. Ouch. Alright, so I think I'm not gonna... I don't know. I think I'm just gonna wait. Unless you have any other suggestions, possibly, for something that looks like it's basing. But I think that ARC one you mentioned was probably one of the better ones. And then, what else did you mention? Engine Coin, I think, looked kind of good, too. Let's go look at it real quick. Yeah, Engine Coin looked okay, as long as it holds kind of right around here, about $2. But again, man, y'all know how this works. If Bitcoin wants to keep selling off, though, like 99% of the coins, it don't matter. They're gonna sell off with it. So, and this is a pretty hefty move here, just for the last part of after lunchtime, the after lunch sell off on Bitcoin. Yeah, this daily is shaping up to be pretty nasty too. Open and close doji. If Bitcoin doesn't rally back up to like 54,000-ish, or at least back above 53,000. This is going to be a very bearish candle on Bitcoin. So, actually, with that said, I'm going to wait until that happens because it's only about an hour away, and then I'm going to use that to maybe make some more decisions. I just nibbled a little bit on some stuff, but let's see. Yeah, that's about it, I think. So daily close is going to be very important on the Bitty Bitcoin today. What about futures? Yeah, futures actually don't look as bearish, though. Interesting. 3 hour, they look kind of shitty, but on the daily, they look okay. Huh. Well, don't like when we don't have confluence with that. More bearishness. I mean, Ethereum's been bearish as hell since, like, back over here. Yeah, even daily is regaining the dominance MACD 55 and the Mama. So, again, this daily close is very important on both Ethereum and Bitty Bitcoin. You can see Litecoin's also struggling around this horizontal we've been watching for a while. Man, yeah, so daily close. Watch out for this one. This is a very important daily close. Most definitely. Sweet. Well, oh my gosh, total market cap broke 160. When was the last time it was even below 160? It's been a hot minute since March 10th or 9th, whatever, somewhere around there. Damn, look at this. Even HVP worked on total market cap. How weird. It didn't last time. Well, actually, it did. There was a big move to the upside, so because it doesn't imply direction, but just that a big move is coming. All right, well, not too shabby. All right, daily close. Let's wrap up final thoughts here on that. Unless you have any more tickers you want to put in there. I'm going to have to go make some pizza pies here in a few minutes. So let's wrap up final thoughts. Again, daily close is going to be very important today. Unless Bitcoin can rally and close the daily back up above 53,000, I do think this is building up for continuation down to the upper 40s. Yeah, this rejection, I mean, this is lower highs, lower lows, guys. I mean, it doesn't get more textbook than that. So this daily close is going to be very, very important. VPVR, oh, you're talking about volume profile? Yeah, we can do that. Because I know you need that premium sub for that. Yeah, we're in no man's land here. That's why I just cut through this shit like butter. As you can see, big old gap on the daily. We're getting filled at the next node. So that's why I think this daily close is very important. Because if it can't even muster up the energy with this low trading volume here and get back above 5,300, that's going to tell me that the bulls are losing the control and the bears are becoming a little bit dominant. And we'll probably, like I said, look for a move down into the upper 40,000s. So I'm going to stand by that. What would negate that? Anything, a closure of anything back above 55,000 would negate that. So a lot of work to be done by DOS Bulls. Let's see. Ethereum, let's zoom out a little bit. Ethereum is kind of also in the middle of nowhere land, but its volume node... Oh, I'm sorry, Ethereum. I'm tripping balls. My bad. I was like, wait, that doesn't look like Ethereum. 40,000, 50,000, what? But Ethereum is in total no man land. Its major volume node isn't all the way down until 1360. Brutal. But it is trying to base out here with the MACD, giving it a little bit of support. This little cluster of business. But other than that, if it can't rally back above like 1,600 also on this, I think it's going to be pretty damn bearish for Ethereum. Unicorn Shirt Man cannot save his coin today. Let's go see futures real quick. Yeah, futures are still very bearish. Daily's finally getting a little bit of info to plot the oscillators, but still not enough. Probably need a couple more weeks to start really reading those on Ethereum futures. But yeah, I mean, major resistance, 1730 on this guy. I mean, unless we can get back above, 16... What was it on the daily? Oh, let's go back over here. Yeah, like 1650-ish, 1630 maybe does it. But yeah, I mean, this is setting up to be pretty ugly. These daily closes are going to be very important. And we did look at a couple things to nibble on. Maybe ARC, BSV had some decent spots on them for long entries. And so I'm going to be on the lookout for that. I know some people in here on the lookout for that. So stay tuned because I'm going to be watching it like a hawk. As soon as we get some 3-hour kind of reversal type spaghettis like this, I'm going to start getting a little bit more excited for long setups. Other than that, though, some of them just came to like really serious levels. Look at this on BSV. Look at that. Bounced already right off of it. So that's kind of cool. I like that. And plus, since that's been the damn support line, like we said, since its existence, literally, and right on all this support, 300, 77, 200, forever Genesis trend lined. So, yeah, I'll nibble there. And then the other one was ARC that we were looking at kind of the same thing. Nice structure, right at the higher low, higher highs threshold, and getting bid back up. So maybe this was just a little dump to wash out a bunch of leveraged people. I mean, you can see, look at this pump and dump. Ooh, ARK, that's mean. That is mean, bruh. 20% down. Holy sheet balls. Yeah, so there's a couple things. ARK's chart looks really good, though. You can see here it has one of the better looking charts out of most of the altcoins. So we're going to be on the hunt for some altcoins. But hunting, be very quiet. We don't want to scare the wabbits away. All right, awesome, guys. Hey, well, much love. I appreciate y'all chiming in and joining us for this live edition today. I got to go slang them pies at the pizza restaurant. And, again, we need to get... I think Bitcoin really needs to get back above 53K on this daily, or we will get some more downside pressure. So we'll see what happens. Maybe if we get some more crazy moves, I'll do another video later. But just be on your toes. Let's get ready for maybe some buying the dip action, you know. I know everybody loves to do that. Buy the dips. It's just, I like to buy dips when it's a little bit more, when you have a little bit more edge on it. And most of these coins don't quite have that yet. Except for a couple that we mentioned. Awesome. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, Rock. Thanks, Alternative Thinking. Whoever else was chatting. I think that was it for the most part. Love you guys. Much love. I'm signing off here. We'll see y'all maybe later if it gets really crazy to the downside, but probably not until tomorrow. Y'all have an awesome evening. Peace.